Every corner of America has stories that don't rest easy. Whispers carried by the wind, footprints that never fade, lights that never go out. Tonight, we travel to the deep south, to Alabama, where the shadows are long and the ghosts remember everything. 3 tales of bridges that cry, playgrounds that echo, and a woman who still searches for her lost love beneath the Spanish moss. This is Forgotten Folklore, Haunted Tales from Alabama. The Crying Lady of Maple Hill Cemetery. In the quiet heart of Huntsville, Alabama, sits a graveyard the locals don't visit after dark. Maple Hill Cemetery, old, sprawling, and surrounded by stories that have outlived the stones themselves. But it's not the graves that draw the brave and the foolish. It's what lies beyond the iron fence at the edge of the cemetery. A small playground, built where the dead once rested. Children call it the Dead Children's Playground. They say when the clock strikes midnight, the swings begin to move on their own. Slow at first, then higher and higher, creaking in the windless night. If you listen closely, you can hear laughter, faint, echoing, and sometimes the soft scuff of small footsteps in the gravel. But not all who play there are children. There's a story of a woman, dressed in black, veil over her face, who appears among the swings when the moon is full. Her voice is low and breaking, like a prayer. She wanders the cemetery calling names no one recognizes anymore. Locals call her the Crying Lady of Maple Hill. A mother searching for her lost children, or perhaps children searching for her. No one knows who she was, but her sorrow lingers in the mist, and the laughter that should bring comfort only deepens the chill. Hell's Gate Bridge, east of Birmingham, near the town of Oxford. There's a bridge the locals have learned to avoid after dark. They call it Hell's Gate Bridge. In the 1950s, legend says a young couple was driving home one stormy night. The rain came down in sheets, and when they tried to cross the narrow bridge, their car lost control, plunging into the dark water below. Both drowned, their bodies never recovered. Since then, drivers who cross the bridge after midnight sometimes see 2 figures in the rearview mirror, wet, pale, sitting silently in the back seat. But when they turn around, there's no one there. Others say if you stop in the center of the bridge and turn off your headlights, you'll see flames rising in the distance, and the bridge behind you disappears, leaving only fire, smoke, and the faint sound of screaming. They say it's a window into hell itself, and that the couple's souls were never allowed to leave. The county eventually closed Hell's Gate Bridge, declaring it unsafe. But that hasn't stopped visitors from sneaking out there, hoping to see what waits in the dark. Some come for the thrill, others come to test their faith. Either way, everyone leaves feeling like they were watched. The Ghost of Gaineswood Mansion. In the small town of Demopolis, Alabama, there stands a mansion built by a man who could not let go of the past. His name was General Nathan Whitfield, and his home, Gaineswood Mansion, was once the pride of the South. Grand columns, white walls, and gardens that glowed like ivory in the moonlight. But with beauty came sorrow. One winter, Whitfield's beloved housekeeper and confidant, Evelyn Carter, fell ill and died far from home. The general, overcome with guilt, had her body brought back to Gaineswood for burial. But even after she was laid to rest, her presence never left. Servants began hearing music in the ballroom at night. Soft piano notes drifting through the hallways, though no one was there. Doors opened on their own. The scent of lavender filled empty rooms, and some claimed to see Evelyn's figure gliding through the house, her dress stirring though there was no wind. Whitfield himself swore he could feel her near him. a silent reminder of devotion beyond death. To this day, visitors to Gaineswood Mansion report hearing faint piano melodies and feeling sudden chills, especially in the grand ballroom. The guides no longer deny it. They simply smile and say, "Miss Evelyn is still keeping house." You've been listening to Forgotten Folklore, where the old tales still breathe and the past is never truly gone. Leave a light burning and join me again for another journey into the unseen. Because here in Alabama, even the warmest nights can still send a chill through your soul.